before I begin today's episode of Life on the Wii, I just want to say another rest in peace to Kimbo Slice, who passed away on Monday. I was a big fan of his stuff when I watched him in Bellator, and I've seen some of his street fighting clips on YouTube and on TV and stuff that they've shown, so I figured it'd only be fitting that I, say rest in peace to Kimbo, who I don't know, he must have died of a heart attack or something. 42 years old, man. You can't take life for granted, man, with the death of Muhammad Ali and Kimbo and all these other celebrities that have been dying these last few years, man. It's a goddamn shame. But I'll try to lighten up the mood a little bit here. Guys, welcome to the next episode of Life on the Wii. I'd like to announce that this is the second to last episode. Next episode will be the finale of the series. So I just want to, again, thank you all for the support of the series over the last, I believe, year or so. So I've discussed a lot of high points and a couple of low points in Call of Duty on the Wii. Probably the lowest point is what I'm about to tell you guys right now. I'm naming this video today Height of Popularity to Drastic Decline, and I'm only naming it that because at one point Call of Duty on the Wii was probably at its most popular point. Like, if you take out Wii U and all that stuff when Black Ops 2 came out, I mean, I never played it on the Wii U, so I'm not talking about that. I mean, on the original Wii console, the height of popularity came to the Wii when like the Call of Duty on there, Black Ops 1 specifically. It happened probably towards the summer before Hurricane Sandy. We had about any of my friends, if any of my friends were here commentating with me, they would tell you we had about 70,000+ people on the servers at one time. I know it doesn't seem like that big of a feat compared to how do I say this? Like 6 million on Xbox One or PS3. It was one of those. I heard it was like at one point the height of there was at 6 million, and that's pretty impressive in itself. But on Wii, 70-something thousand people, that was pretty fucking impressive, if you ask me. I think it even reached 80. I'm not sure. But at that point, like that summer before Hurricane Sandy, Call of Duty was at its highest point on the Wii. It was only after Hurricane Sandy. Little backstory about that. Apparently I didn't have power at my house for a good 5 to 9 days. I'm only ranging it because it was about 5 to 9 days, something like that. I don't know. And Hurricane Sandy devastated the East Coast, as everyone knows. I'm pretty sure some of us are still rebuilding from that. But the point I'm trying to make is, it was after the day I found out we had power, or the day I found out that the power had come back, and I came back and I turned on my Wii and stuff, and I find out that there's only 20,000 people online, pretty much the same how it is now on PS3, because I've seen it hasn't really reached anything past about 30, as the last couple months I've been playing the old Call of Duties. But that's how it was on the Wii. Like, it went from 70-something thousand for like an entire summer, maybe even before that, and then drops, like nosedives almost, straight down. And that was a goddamn shame, because it was hard finding a lobby, dude. Like, after Hurricane Sandy, right after Hurricane Sandy, you couldn't find a lobby, and at that point, there was also another low point for me personally, because a lot of my friends, they had jobs. My buddy Hollow was working at his job. I had other friends that were doing other stuff, and that's okay. No one wants to sit and play video games all day, and I understand that. It just really sucked that when I did want to play a Call of Duty, I had nobody online. And the way that the system on Wii, when it came to making friends, like sending friend requests and stuff, it was way different than what it was. And it really is a shame that it ended like that. It really did. So it was just the end of it from there, man. I realized, actually I shouldn't say this, but it was at this point I realized I had to make a decision, and that decision comes, next episode. But believe that. I can't believe it. After all these years, just looking back on it, it's just astounding to me that from 70-something thousand people strong, and nosedives after a hurricane to what was it? To like 20-something thousand. It was a shame. And it was heartbreaking for me as a fan of playing Black Ops 1 on the Wii. You couldn't find a lobby, and it sucked. It really did. You always ended up in the same lobbies. It's like how it is now, like I said, with PS3 and Xbox. Like, you can't find a lobby. And, it kind of I mean, the fun factor of it really suffered, in my opinion anyway. Like, having fun, it was impossible to have fun on that game anymore. It was just bad, because once all the people left, a lot of hackers were still there, man. Keep in mind, a lot of hackers were still playing those games, and there was nothing we can do about it, really, to be quite honest with you. It comes with the territory, Now a lot of hackers on the other systems, but on the Wii it was always the most prominent. So a lot of them never left, and a lot of them, I guess, now that I think about it, a lot of the people that did end up leaving after the hurricane, the servers, I'm pretty sure the reason why there were only 20,000 people was because the servers were completely screwed up from the hurricane. I don't know how, I don't know why, but I know that the servers were screwed up somehow. They must have been, because there's no way a game should have that much of a nosedive after a 9-10 day period. And it really was heartbreaking to see. A game that I loved, a game that I enjoyed playing, a game that still remains to be my favorite Call of Duty of all time, strictly on the Wii. It's still, Black Ops 1's still my favorite game in general, but on the Wii it was probably for me the most fun to play despite all the bullshit that happened in it, so. So, that's the height of popularity to drastic decline, man. Next episode, dude, comes the end. The time where I realized, hey, I gotta make a change. I can't keep playing on this system no more. So, I've kind of already spoiled it for you, but I'm pretty sure you probably saw it coming. Anyway, thank you guys for watching today's Life on the Wii. It means a lot to me that you guys are here supporting the series, so I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Stay blessed, and have a great day, everyone. Peace out. See you on the next one.